7 o'clock. It's -2 in Fredericton right now here at the top of Regent Street. The high today getting up to 8 degrees. And you are going to see lots of sunshine today. Gary Mittelholtz was a storyteller in the truest sense of the word. The 55-year-old, long-time CBC radio personality and host passed away this weekend. He suffered a heart attack while cross-country skiing with friends near Sussex on Saturday. Now, Mittelholtz retired from the CBC in December of 2008. He started his CBC radio career in Toronto back in the summer of 1976, working as a technician. In 1986, he moved to St. John, where he stayed for the remainder of his 32-year career. Now, many of you will know that Gary hosted a number of New Brunswick radio programs, including the Rolling Home Show and Main Street. Back in 1987, Gary Mittelholtz got the Atlantic Journalism Awards Gold Prize for Enterprise Radio Reporting. And in memory of his passing, we thought it might be a good idea to play the piece that won Gary that award.
Pacing to the top at West Virginia's racing his second surpriser, his third. Moving to the rail, Dear Joe is now racing.
Marjorie Stevens listens to the call of the first harness race from a loudspeaker. She's busy getting her plastic cups and labels ready to go. She knows in just a few minutes the winner of this race and another horse picked at random will be brought into her stable. Then she'll have to get to work, doing the most unusual and sometimes messiest job at the racetrack.
I'm a pea collector. That's what I do, in ladies' terms.
That doesn't bother you?
No. I enjoy the work. I enjoy the people. I love the track, and I love my work.
For the last year, Marjorie's been the chief test inspector at this track. Her job, very simply, is to take urine samples from all the horses brought to her. She collects it and then sends it to a lab where the urine is tested for any illegal drugs that may have been fed to the horse.
Win, Chris Georgia the leader. West Virginia at her wheel, charging up strong second. Queen Lakes coming on for third. It's going to be Win, Chris Georgia at the line. Win, Chris Georgia. West Virginia.
The winner of the first race, Win, Chris Georgia, is a 7-year-old mare. She's led to the testing area, sprayed down with a hose, and given a bucket of water to drink. Once she's relaxed, Marjorie moves in with a plastic cup on the end of a long stick. She holds it under the mare's tail and begins to whistle. That's right, whistle. Horses are trained to respond appropriately, and Win, Chris Georgia doesn't take long.
Good girl, Mom.
You got it.
Yes, I did.
And it was just a question of whistling?
Whistling. Yeah. She'll just stretch out and go when we whistle, and we just find it works better. There she goes again.
There she goes. Here's the other whistling.
Yeah, here's the other whistling.
Can't stop.
It's just like children sometimes turning the tap on or whatever. It causes them to have to go. There's some horses that come in, we could whistle to our heart's content, and they'd never go.
Well, you didn't get messy there. That was quite painless.
Bad. No, not bad at all.
As races finish, more horses are brought into the test area. Marjorie and her assistants are running from stall to stall, plastic cup and pole in hand, whistling in the horses' ears, trying to get them to pee. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Some horses are called what we call stick shy. If they see this stick or they see us, they stop. So then, again, you have to practically hide, either behind the wall or down where the horse can't see you and stuff like that. We have the odd horse that kicks and stuff, so we have to be careful. It's dangerous to a degree with some horses that do come in here, but we keep that recorded on the cards as well.
Marjorie has developed a detailed file on every horse at the track. By looking at the card, she knows the average time it takes a horse to go. If a certain horse likes privacy or some fresh hay to help encourage it to relieve itself, that too is listed on the card. For stubborn horses, especially males, their card might include the word diaper.
Plastic harness is a plastic bag that we fasten on each side with 3 pins to the horse's blanket. And it's just like, I guess you would call diapering a baby. It goes in underneath. And then we have elastics that go under the tail and up and fasten to hold the back end of it on. And we just shut the horse in, give it a drink, and leave it alone.
You would think using the diaper method to collect the sample would be the easiest and cleanest way to do it. It isn't, especially when it comes time to empty the diaper.
Dumping a plastic harness or a diaper into that little wee cup. it would have to be probably the messiest part. And then the odd time you'll get a cup that will leak, and you're running with it, and it is pouring all over the floor as you're running, because this is like gold. I mean, sometimes you don't get very much, and if you lose any of it, you're running, you got your hands underneath trying to catch it, and stuff. Get me a cup, But that doesn't happen often, thank goodness.
The races continue all afternoon, and horses are brought in one after the other to see Marjorie. Her job can be messy at times, but it's nothing a good hand cleaning won't take off. What bothers Marjorie the most is the waiting. If a horse isn't coaxed to pee within 2 hours, the procedure is stopped. Marjorie doesn't like to fail, and most of the time she doesn't. Despite the frustration, Marjorie Stevens likes her job a lot. Where else could she spend her day whistling and working with the horses she loves? I'm Gary Mittelholtz.
And that is a replay of an Atlantic Journalism Award-winning piece by Gary Mittelholtz. The former CBC radio host passed away on Saturday at the age of 55. It's 7:30. It's time for the news. Here's Angela Jackson.